Okie dokie, artichokes. We are back. Spiffenmore is our next target. And this Wizarding Academy is cursed with dilapidated facilities, a powerful foe, and of course, an actual curse. We're starting with $0, and from the sounds of it, there might be some infrastructure that's already in place. You know, dilapidated facilities makes me think that, and the $0 starting fee. So some facilities that are in place, but maybe not doing the best. So we're going to jump in and try to fix this school. Now, we are no strangers to taking loans, as we know. So the $0 starting funds doesn't necessarily scare me. I usually build down to pretty close to zero, right? On the last couple of maps I have anyway. Build down to virtually zero, then take a loan and add a little bit more. Benefits of that, in my opinion, is starting with a higher campus level might allow me to either introduce a potentially second topic or upgrade the school topic that I already have in place. So let's see what we can do in this, and we'll see if we can make smart makers a little bit more successful, but this time in the wild world of wizarding. Oh, curses.
There are a lot of things that I describe as magic. Mayonnaise? That's magic. Radio waves? That's magic. Turning one of your classmates into a frog? Now that's definitely magic. Shout out to the wizarding folk over at Spiffenmore College. They're not so different from you and me.
Okie dokie. All right. The chosen one, that's me. Welcome to Spiffenmore, where prophecy has promised the wizarding students an administrator to lead them from the remarkable misfortune into a new era of uneventful good times. Disgraced former student, not gonna try that name. Still unhappy about failing her potions final, has forced the campus into financial ruin with hexes, invasions, and incessant pestering. Sadly, there's no spell for stacks of much needed cash. We have two courses here. We have Wizardry and we have Dark Arts. We've got a student intake of 20, and we're ready to get started and see what we can do, right? Oh, hi. You must be the new hire chosen one, right? I bet. No arch nemesis. Alright, blah, blah, blah. A thorn in your side and a brick in your tumble dryer. Alright, you can ease the cash flow by taking loan. Careful though, you'll be paying it back each month. Of course, you can pay back a loan in full anytime by visiting the loan screen. Unlock bigger, better, loans by increasing your campus level. Alright. We are level 4. We've got, what is this? Two different style dorms each. We've got 2 of. Dorm levels are 4, so nothing really spectacular about them. Pretty good sized library, but honestly it doesn't have any of the extra bookshelves that we're used to having. This is a really large, for what we need it to be, lecture hall as well. So I think one of the first things we'll do is work on kind of resizing what we've initially got here. We have a wizard level 4 teacher. Holy cow. Alright, we'll take that loan. Mostly, it says we need to take that loan anyway, so we'll take that loan. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's start with staff. We got a library 4 and a wizarding 4. It's not a bad place to be in. We've got a campus level 4. I think one of the first things we're going to do, I don't feel like we need this many dorm rooms. Let's first straighten up these beds a little. And I think we can just downsize a bit. Do I need anything else out of here? Not particularly, huh? Alright, let's just sell this room. Let's come over here and try to do the same things, right? We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna grab this bed, pull it over, this bed, pull it over, push this one more towards the corner. I would like the second dresser in here. We've got an owl in the other room. We can try to keep it, right? Oh, doesn't like that positioning. Oop, did not like that one. We'll go ahead and sell off this room too. Alright, so I usually plan on about 5 kids per bed, right? So this room would accommodate 20 students, which is honestly enough for our first year, unless we do some crazy upgrades. Let's go ahead. Shrink this down. Edit this again. We're gonna take off. It may not seem like much, but we're gonna get rid of these. You don't like that. Why? Come on now. Sell the plants. They're getting on my nerves. Okay. You know what? Honestly, let's just sell the whole damn room. I'm kind of tired of fighting with it. And we have a lecture hall that we don't hate. Okay, you didn't like that. We'll use this other lecture hall as our base then. Get rid of that library. In the library that we've had a little bit of success with on the last couple of maps. We do know we're going to have to make a couple of modifications in here. Let's see. Oh, I've got virtual normality. I've got gastronomy, right? Yep, okay. I've got robotics. I've got scientography. I do not have night school yet. I do have general knowledge. And I probably will be expanding this a little bit in the near future so that I can get my potions and other such in here. All right, so we've got a building over here that we're not utilizing, which is fine. Let's grab a quick bathroom. I think if we do that, and then let's also grab our quick shower room. All right. What else do we need right off the bat? I feel like we're doing pretty well. Bath, shower, lecture, library. I guess it wouldn't hurt to get a private tuition room. Room is huge. I think I can make my own a little faster, a little better. It really doesn't like this room. And it won't even let me edit it. There's too much I can't get to. Training and research, also not really my cup of tea off the start. All right. All right. This needs to be a 3x2. Just something like this. And do we have anything that gives learning power? Get a stack of books that gives learning power. For whatever reason, didn't like it in the corner, that's fine. Get a bookshelf. Gives some learning power. Does chalkboard also gives some learning power? Feeling good, looking good. All right. Get that there, is this gonna fit? Nope. It's gonna fit over there, nope. Well, that's fine. And we're actually going to go ahead and save this template. This is not a bad little room. Gets the job done. We are running really low on cash. I wanted to build a medical office, but I don't think we're going to have cash for that right now. We cannot start We can't get another loan yet. That's fine. That's fine. We'll make do. Okay. Friendships and such are important. Let's make sure we get a water cooler. I don't think people are going to be waiting to go in there, but they might be waiting to go to the library or waiting outside of class or for tutoring. We can kind of like the idea of using this little alcove as like a what they need space. I can't afford another freaking heater. Well, we'll just have to grow into it then. All right.
I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's Election Day. We'll be talking all things mayoral as 2 Point County approaches another important day in its history, and indeed its future. Get in touch to tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling.
We burned a lot of money.
Who will be the next mayor of 2 Point County?
We might have to restart this level. I didn't know it was going to pop up with needing
student housing,
a potion room. I'll tell you what. Let's restart the level real quick. We may just roll with what they have out the box.
There are a lot of things that I describe as magic. Mayonnaise, that's magic. Radio waves, that's magic. Turning one of your classmates into a frog, now that's definitely magic. Shout out to the wizarding folk over at Spiffin Moore College. They're not so different from you and me.
Education is non-refundable. Library requesting assistant.
Alright, so we are going to need another lecture hall, and a potions room, and a dark arts teacher. We're going to slow down a little bit here. And get just those things that we needed. There's a potions room. It needs to be 6 by 6. I mean, we could fit it over there if we were to downsize again. Do we want to downsize? I mean, we know... We know we don't need all of this. We know we can reshape this and do better. But we don't want to spend a ton of money right out the box. Edit. Remove. Okay, that's all one unit. How much do I really want to trim down out of this? Let's see, let's just put this over here for a second. How big can we make this? 3. What is a 6 by 6? That 6 is about that big. Which we're going to have a hard time fitting in this area. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. I hate funky shaped buildings. A bit more of an organized mess by pulling that way. Can we get rid of a square by pulling... Alright, potions room. It's a 6 by 6. One, 2 squares and in between. Trying to avoid any kind of bottlenecks. One of those, get one of those, get one of those. Why is... Alright. temperature view for a second. I really don't know if I like this room up there. Just sit over there for a minute. And then you sit over there for a minute. And then you get flippy turned. Come over here. Or it doesn't fit where I want it to. 1, 2 squares. Alright, let's bring over lecture hall 1 again. Well, I think one of the biggest problems with it not fitting where I want it to is this damn door. Let's just get rid of it. Pick this up, put it down here. Pick this up. It's like that. Can we move? Pick this one up and I like it. Get rid of these daggum pillars. Alright. Before we get too crazy, let's hire our teacher. Fit in a quick bathroom. Snug as a bug in a rug, dropping it right in there. Let's build a quick shower room as well. Why do you not like that? Are you kidding? Like, just get rid of the damn towel thing then. Alright, it's fine. What do we have left? 56,000. 56,000. I would like a medical room, which needs to be a 3x3. Well, that's a 3x3. We could leave it just like that, have a little entry to the library. It's a little bit of a bottleneck. I think we can work with it. I have an idea. We'll put that there. Would like to get one of these in. I'm gonna need a radiator. Did that get us enough temperature? Yeah, it'll be alright. Alright, let's move this door. Shift this a little bit. And that lets us pick this room up and put it more on the edge. All right. And we need to invest a little bit in our students' needs. We'll get one of these down. We'll get one of these down. Trash can back here as well. Hand sanitizer right outside the shower room and the bathroom on the main hallways. Get some benches outside of classrooms and libraries, and of course the med office. Get a cooler outside of this area too. And I think one over there. Just a little bit of entertainment over here. And friendship building. This daggum machine's always requested, so we might as well go ahead and grab one. I want to use these radiators, right? Should be good enough for now. Suppose we should put a couple in here just in case people wander through. We don't own that piece yet.
This is Campus Radio, and I'm your host, Felicity
Do
Bellbottoms.
we own this piece?
Speculation continues to build over that smell in the lecture theatre. But what should you believe? Did someone
Alright,
really stuff a
we
block
need
of
an
cheddar
assistant
under
with
one of the
medical.
seats? Or is it haunted? The answer may surprise you.
Student housing should be character
And
building.
last but not least, drop our student intake, raise our tuition just a tad, and we'll confirm that. Start the next year. Bada bing, bada bang. Alright, we don't have a lot for entertainment. And we know that these courses might be a little difficult. Let's get... What one of these movies was learning speed? Sci-fi is. Okay. Let's get sci-fi set up for... I can't do it there. Let's get sci-fi... First bit of October.
Now taking students for dark art.
Clearly I should have doubled my students and tried to get 16 of them in. I messed that up. I think it'll be alright.
Weather report. It's raining fire. Oh no.
Pastoral support. They need some counseling. I don't have money for that. We might have money for that at the end of August. Making 20,000 per dorm. No monthly experience.
The timetable is now live.
Yeah, it cost 8,600.
It's time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of 2 Point Radio's longest tenured DJ.
Alright guys, at the end of September, we're gonna get you some mental health support. We just need you to hold on long enough to get there.
Reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Because I didn't know before, actually, that he's...
Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. We only need a 3x3. Is it 1, 2, 3, 3? Okay, perfect. We'll put it right here. Let you guys talk it out. Have a bin. Will a small radiator do? And alrighty, let's take a quick moment to look at our staff, right? You only need to work on pastoral care. You, at least for now, only need to medical things. And you have a level 4 in library, so I find it hard-pressed that you need to do anything other than library things. Thank you guys for understanding.
So much time at sea. Or we'll need any water, really, and that's just super interesting.
Let's get a couple of janitors on.
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you.
How are our teachers looking? I mean, I'm interested in you, but I don't have research going, so I don't think I really need it. I would like to set up, I think I'm going to do Nap Club on this one. Nap Club allows me to keep energies high.
Announcement. Pastoral support is there for you most of the time.
Were you the one that had concerns? You definitely do. You're going to care on your own. Alright, let's swing over here. You guys might be waiting outside some, so let's get a bench down. You guys can become friends while you wait. What other needs might you have? Food? We can get a vending machine over here too. I got cheesy goblins is fine. Alright, wizards are temporary.
Groundskeeping. Thank you.
Alright, let's slow this down just a tad. And we're actually going to pause it too. We can get one of these sleepy things over here. And since I've already built up all the needs that might be needed over here, I think it'll work out well. They want a love bench, which is also fine. We'll develop those friendships. It'll help them out long term. And an ancient spell poster. We can get one of those going. Alright, so my thought process here with the naps, if they don't have to go back to their dorms as much, I can make little hubs of happiness, hubs of self-care in different places. So like this one is over here by Pastoral Care, where people are going to be going anyway. And while they're here, they can get something to drink, they can get their energy up, they can get a snack.
The renovation of a library might sound like a good thing, but here's Hugh to tell us why it's actually quite sad.
Alright, I think we're probably in a pretty good spot now.
Here in Smogley, students have been looking.
What did he want? One of these types of drinks? That's fine. Seems like a really easy thing to accommodate.
To the renovation of the old campus library. The carpet is plush and the study areas are dressed with kettles and beanbags. The library is alive and bustling, but the old bookcases are left on the outside, looking in. Yes, 3 old bookcases stand on the lawn outside the library, a monument to a past that's now over. Spare a thought for them as you enjoy a sleek, frictionless library experience.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I know I can upgrade my lecture halls, but I don't know that I really want to, right? They're costly.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Look at all these kids just taking a little quick naparoo. Getting their energy up. You want to join a club? Well, good news for you. There is a club to join. You want to join a club too? Guess what? There is one of those.
Toilets. Lovely.
I don't have a records cubicle. I thought that's what I just put in over there.
The Meat Wizard Collection contains most of the games you hope it would, with only a few scandalous omissions. Like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
Would campus intruders please?
Oh, lightning everywhere.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
Am I able to get any information on these? Year 1 lecture potions. I guess that's what they need all together. Lecture and potions. Everything for their assignments are covered except for Dark Arts bookcase and Wizardry bookcase. It is a 2-year course that is hard. What about this one? How did I click on it? Oh, I clicked on the gear. Okay. We're gonna need a spell room. And apparently that's where a lot of things come into play. This one is a 3-year hard course. We are gonna need a spell room at the start of the next year.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Maybe I should have done gardening club for this year. If there's gonna be all the spells and stuff flying around. We'll downsize our loan a little bit. Thermal comfort needs to get better. Are people wandering too close to the cold areas? Jesus. I mean, there's only, like, very few cold areas in the school, I think.
It doesn't matter how desperate
Put this
you
here,
are.
we'll put this
No
here.
urinating on campus facilities.
Small one there. Outside thermal. Inside. Temperature. These.
And there we have it. It's being reported that that smell in the lecture theatre was, indeed, a large piece of cheese. We're hearing that a member of the janitorial staff was seen retrieving the putrid wedge in a hazmat suit, so this particular source has been known to exaggerate. We can only hope the smell dissipates and our community can breathe deeply and cheeselessly once again.
Oh, that's gonna be too warm. Can we just do this? Does that provide enough? Nope. Not really. Can we do one of these then? Can we do one of these over here. That might be happier. Okay.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded that lightning can hurt you, but probably won't.
Alright, what type of awards do we have? Alright, so the students like it. We got a little bit of extra money. Well, not much extra money, but a little bit of extra money. And we have to build a spells room. Spells room is a 6x6.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Okay. Well, we just add this. It's gonna want me to pick up 4 teachers? Is that right? First off, let's drop that down. Okay, that's looking a little better.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
I don't know which one I want to upgrade. It's 1150 at 9. That's okay. So I want to upgrade wizardry, and then I want to. Well, I want to raise tuition to the max. That works.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
Let's get a dark arts teacher. Student union. Ah, no, not right now. Watching our finances too close right now. Thermal comfort shouldn't count if they're not on the campus. I know they're coming in cold, but that's not my fault. I don't control this area. All these kids that are cold are not my fault.
Students for general knowledge.
You're listening to
Ricky Hawthorne. On 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Today I balanced two.
Let's get... Oh, no, not this one. This one. Let's create an event for sci-fi. There. Let's get another sci-fi film going. The last week of December. And let's get another sci-fi film going in April. A sci-fi course, or a sci-fi class, sci-fi movie. Oh my gosh, I'll get there. Right before all of the busy class times, or as close to it as I can.
Over 2 Point County as I
That way, the kids are more likely to be learning.
when I set out to find the finest foods our great county has
The
to
classes
offer.
are hard, except
Just
for
a
general
hungry
ed.
man and his
So
hatchback. It's
my
a
goal
tale
is
as
really
old as time.
make them get the most out of their assignments in class.
It's not your year, it's just another year. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
Let's get some of these loans paid back off. The bookcase is still heavily utilized. What is that Dark Arts book?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We were just looking at that, weren't we? Alright, what else can we do? Is the wizarding one in here? Wizardry we're actually going to need to place for this campus 100% of the time. The others we want to make sure we have unlocked. Because one day I'm going to go through and build a preset with as many bookshelves as I can because they all provide extra learning power.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Weather report. It's raining fire. Oh no.
Alright, we're loan free. We don't have a ton of money right now, but we're loan free.
The culinary world is a lot like the real world. There are places, there are smells, there's a chance you'll get lost. After a series of wrong turns, now 60 miles off course, I was treated to the first food of my trip. A wondering puffed pastry, and something I believe to be meat. The buttery sausage-style matter mingled playfully with hints of pine from my air freshener. It was unexpected. It was dangerous. It was cold in the middle.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
January's done. Pulling in some decent cash flow.
Assistant to the library.
How
Thank you.
are our dorms? They're a little higher than we want them to be. I don't know that we're placing that in there, but we can do it outside the dorm. Okay, so going in next year, what are we gonna need? Definitely going to need to expand campus a little bit. Gonna need another dorm. I'm gonna need a teacher, it says. Probably a wizarding teacher. Means we should probably keep an eye out for a halfway decent
Janitor
wizarding
needed
teacher.
to unblock toilets.
There's a 2-1,
Lovely.
which I'm okay with. Getting a research room would probably not be bad. A training room would probably not be bad.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Lost and found report. If you lost something embarrassing, I have it now. Collect if you dare.
Let's start with expanding this room.
If you ask me, Hogsport boasts the finest milkshakes in 2 Point County. At the Oily Cormorant, they'll serve you a traditional malt in an old leather boot and throw in a salt and vinegar egg. You just cannot beat it. Milkshakes are a great tradition. They're in our
What?
blood.
Did I really miss like
I
one
once
square?
received medical attention after enjoying a few dozen shakes and was told that my blood was over 60% ice cream. How we laughed.
Got a career goal for dark arts. That feels pretty good. You can play some neon guitar. Not really sure the library is a place for that, but hey, if that's where they want it, who am I to say no? Alright, what was I gonna do? I wanted research. $40,000 room. Do I care more about research or training? They're both expensive. Okay.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Don't want a student lounge right now. I don't want that right now.
Enough is enough. Are you disgruntled? Of course you are. I'm absolutely fuming.
I do want a
That's
training
why
room.
I'm voting for Tabitha Winsock. Vote Tabitha Winsock. Drastic times call for drastic measures.
The training room would pretty much tap me out right now. And I know I'm going to need another dorm next year.
Despite the
Since I'm doing
rumors,
another
the
dorm,
campus grounds are not
I can
to
up my student intake, at least for Gen Ed. So I don't want to overextend right now trying to get a training room. put it here, it can use this hub of stuff. You can get a coffee kiosk, that's fine. You're pretty good at that. Let's get you, and let's make sure that you're only doing that. Alright, and then let's also grab one of you.
Janitor to fix research hub.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. I'm a huge fan of Yeti cuisine. Yes, our neighbors to the north really know their way around a kitchen. From
need another
stews
dark
and
arts
pickles
teacher.
to 5-tiered sandwiches, and of course, their pies. Cold hands
I'll get
make the
2 dark
boldest
arts
pastry
teachers.
after all, and it is freezing up there. You really must
I don't
try
think I
it.
actually need 'em.
It's the food of the people, and those people are Yetis.
We'll up those 2, and then we'll come in and change our student intake. We need a potions room and a wizardry teacher. Well, we're gonna hire you just because, and we're gonna hire you just because. Then we're gonna take this
Enjoy your summer.
potions
I know
room.
I will.
We're gonna copy this on over. And then we're gonna take this heater and pull it out over here. What? Food's having a little bit of a hard time, huh? What can we do?
The
We can get
summer is
a
good
road-free
time to
meal
relax
and
prepare for next year.
where's my ramen kiosk too? Let's grab a couple more assistants. And I think a janitor or 2 might not be. Oh my gosh, that guy's great. Get on here, defensive guy. Alright. We do anything with this? We can. Alright. If we up our course level or up our tuition all the way, we still don't need a new room or a new teacher or anything like that, but we can make a little bit more money. I do like it.
I was famished when I arrived at the Royal Tumble Hotel. So much so that I took advantage of my kitchenette and feasted greedily on
May need to
some
add another
toast.
dorm.
When I returned from a walk, I was stunned to find that all Crumbridge had been decrumbled. The bed was made and the toilet spotless. Every sign of life had been washed away. You've got to ask yourself, had I really been staying here? Indeed, do I exist at all? Lovely stuff.
That one's got 21 in it.
Students should check in before
17.
trying to learn.
Oh. Probably need to get a staff room up soon. Our staff are probably starting to fill it.
Welcome to the start of
Do I
a
have a
new year.
blueprint for a staff
I'll
room?
be your host. Hello.
No. Can't copy that library. What does this need to be? A 3x2?
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
I already have one of those. Get out of there.
This trip was all about regional delights and cultural differences. One man's casual volleyball is another's world-shattering epiphany. The people of Smogley have been crusting and dusting their fish for as long as anyone can remember. But at the recently opened What's the Batter, they use a unique cheesy gubbin crumb. Ho 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 ho! I can safely say that it was the cheesiest fish this DJ had ever eaten. That's a winner.
We're about to get the money coming in from my research project, which feels good.
Delighted that you came here on purpose.
Can I put a small radiator in there?
Congratulations. Research project complete.
Oh, you guys are hurting. Thank you. I said thank you.
We need another. You need out your other prescription.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I enjoyed my trip around this wonderful, mysterious county of ours. But for now, all of this talk about food has made me hungry. So I'm up to the fridge to take out the first thing I find and cover it in mayonnaise. Until next time, I've been Ricky Hawthorne. Cheers!
Failing students should work smarter and harder. Weather report. Electrical storms incoming. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Janitor required in pastoral support. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor required in lecture theatre.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so and so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, and then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests. Not a real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly uncool. And that's kind of crime.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Ha, what a... Bracket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
Beaver from Bungle. The small car that makes the little things feel bigger than they are. It's a perspective thing.
Assistant needed in library. Janitor required to install upgrade. Janitor needed in dormitory.
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Meteors are caused by active volcanoes and bad magic. I'm responsible for neither. Intruders on campus. You know what to do.
You think I got into radio because it's some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. The campus is expecting stormy weather. Everyone panic. Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you.
Here's a question from Kevin and Flottering. Hey Harrison, what was your favorite project in school? Well, it's a good question, and you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know, but that's what they ought to be teaching us, man.
destruction. Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
I never went to college. At least, I don't remember going to college. Anyway, I turned out just fine. Join me at the same time tomorrow when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. campus grounds are not a toilet. Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Announcement. Molten rocks are hot. Poke at your own risk. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
Hi, I'm Felicity Bellbottoms, and you may be listening to Campus Radio. Unfortunately, our broadcasting signal has taken a hit due to some of our equipment being prematurely recycled. One of our reporters is in a skip, looking for the parts as we speak. So, consider that colourful visual, and we'll be right back.
Janitor required in bathroom. Assistant needed in library. Janitor required in bathroom.
We're back, and so is our broadcasting signal. Thanks to Hugh for getting in the skip. By his own account, he was happy to do it, adding that the view from inside the skip offered him an entirely new perspective on campus. Now, if that's not an idea for a segment, I don't know what is.
Weather report. Electrical storms incoming. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Janitor required in bathroom.
Let's hear from Hugh, who's fresh out the skip with a story about an unusually cloudy weekend for one of the county's hottest locations.
Students of the Breaking Point campus were expecting a weekend full of sun, laughter, and knockabout fun. But a dark cloud has washed away their optimism leaving them with sadness and no real use for all that sun cream. They were forecast a weekend of sun and balmy temperatures, but what they got was a drizzly and altogether grey affair. Spare a thought for them, sitting inside. Their sandals, sandless. Their skin, cool and unburnt. Fliss, back to you.
Assistant to the library. Thank you. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Milkmaid. We use real dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last.
Wow!
Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Students are reminded that lightning can hurt you, but probably won't. It's not your year, it's just another year. Janitor needed to install upgrade. Thank you.
We're now hearing that the board students in Breaking Point have been seen riding around campus in maintenance carts used by janitorial staff and the local Coast Guard. It's a sobering reminder to all of us that you can't take a golf cart without asking just because it's a bit cloudy.
Would campus intruders please not come in? Students are reminded to bounce back from heart-wrenching disappointment. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor needed in spells room.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I hear that another university has opened its doors to the aspiring bookworms and lab rats of 2 Point County. Listeners may remember that I don't like new universities because they're not old and therefore not any good. If they were, they'd have opened a long time ago. That's called logic, students, though I don't suppose you'd know.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Would campus intruders please not come in? Weather report. It's raining fire. Oh no. friends eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Welcome back. I can't say that I understand our county's recent fascination with opening pop-up universities on a weekly basis, but it seems appropriate to commemorate the opening of yet another fun-time house of real good learning. I thought we'd talk about the past, memories, and nostalgia. The feelings that things used to be, in some incalculable and all-encompassing sense, better. But why do we feel that way? Are we wearing rose-tinted glasses? Perhaps. Did everything used to be better? Probably.
End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly.
I used to love taking the train, the steam, the crisp sandwiches, watching people's luggage fall. Ah, those were the days. Sadly, I now find the experience of using our county's rail services is missing one rather vital component. I find that everyone seems all too engrossed by their mobile phones. Now, I have no interest in talking to anyone, but what I did like was ignoring people. It's just no fun if they do it for you.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you. No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Assistant needed in library. Would campus intruders please not come in?
Oh, I don't know. Where do I start?
The
I've been feeling a bit lost, you know.
orb.
I could really do with a sense of purpose.
Foundation.
Who needs purpose when you've got the orb?
Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you. a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I was recently stolen back to the days of my youth. Yes, after inadvertently trapping myself in the airing cupboard, what did I come across but my old wooden tennis club? Enough to cause eruptions of rosy cheeks and giggling on campus.